Morning all. It's Tuesday the 18th of March 2025. Looking forward to the end of this week, Friday the 21st to Sunday the 23rd of March particularly. Sun's shining, still chilly, but looking forward to the end of the week because it's going to be a little bit warmer apparently in the UK. There are still half marathon season going on, spring half marathon season going on, the build up to marathons and other road races, for example. Some quite big ones this coming Sunday. It's the 23rd of March. There's the Hastings half marathon, always quite a good one. Eastleigh 10k, I think that's pretty solid, and the Reading half marathon, which is normally pretty good at the sharp end there. So some domestic road racing going on. Cross country is generally finished, and the indoor season's generally finished, and now we're probably looking ahead to things like the regional road relay championships, the national road relay championships, and the start of the outdoor track season. But before all of that, this coming weekend, Friday to Sunday, are the World Indoor Athletics Championships, which are taking part in Nanjing in China. And despite the fact that quite a few athletes have decided either it's a bit close to the outdoor season, a bit close to the track league being launched by Michael Johnson and his team, or it's just too far to travel, or it's on the back end of their season, there's still some really good runners taking part. BBC Two seem to be covering it, but it's also on the BBC Sport website, iPlayer. What we're going to get, it seems to me, I've had a quick look, is around 10 o'clock each morning we'll be getting the evening program from the night before, if you see what I mean, because China's well ahead in terms of hours from us, and no doubt they'll then be picking up on the morning sessions out there, which I think are about 2 o'clock in the morning our time. So unless you're really keen and want to go on the BBC website that time in the morning, you might miss out on. But anyway, let's just quickly go through, give you an idea. Men's 800, look out for Josh Howie, who's been setting the world of 800 meters alight this year, the American, who's done 1:43.24. I think it's the second fastest in the world ever, behind Kip Keter's world record. Sam Chappell, the European indoor winner, is taking part, plus others that featured in that European final. And on the women's side, Sige Daguma, the Ethiopian, who's probably the outstanding favourite if she's on form. And then the men's 1500 metres, well, there's one person we'll be looking at, and that's Jakob Ingebrigtsen, as in the 3000. Neil Gurley and Adam Fogg go for Great Britain in the men's 1500. And probably, again, if on form, Gudaf Tsegay from Ethiopia is probably the favourite. In the women's 1500, we've got Georgia Hunter-Bell and Reve Walcott-Nolan in the team, in the GB team. Got to say, probably Georgia Bell with something to prove after the Europeans, and Reve Walcott-Nolan full of extra confidence, perhaps fueled by that bronze medal in the European Champs. So that should be interesting. And then on the 3000 metres, again, I said, Jakob's trying to double. Incredible what he tends to do in the sport, pick up these medals. George Mills is back to face him for Great Britain. And James Gormley, interestingly, has made it in the Irish team. I don't think he was fully expecting to get in on the rankings, but has done, and he's there. And on the women's side, Sarah Healy, who won the European Championship 3000 metres, is in there against Hailu from Ethiopia, who's the fastest, 8:19.98. And Ines Fitzgerald looks like she's made the championship, so I believe. So looking forward to that. Bit of a shame the temperatures pick up while we're still watching indoors, but there you go. And I hope you all have a good week.